It's a real pleasure to be here on behalf of the European Union at this crucial moment for Bangladesh. I would like to start with one very clear message. Bangladesh can count on the European Union. We are a reliable partner. The EU is ready to continue supporting Bangladesh's reform efforts as part of a peaceful and inclusive transition, underpinned by good governance, democratic values, and respect for human rights. Enhanced engagement and potential upgrade of relations are at the forefront of this support. I reaffirmed this to Chief Advisor, the Advisor for Foreign Affairs, and the High Representative on Rohingya issues. The EU is willing to reinforce our partnership to boost cooperation in trade, development, disaster preparedness, and other areas of mutual interest. As Commissioner in charge of humanitarian assistance, I also want to reiterate our commitment as a major donor of humanitarian aid. Today, I'm pleased to announce a new aid package worth over 68 million euros in humanitarian aid. This package will support the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh as well as in the broader region. I also address the Myanmar crisis. Over 32 million euros will help support over 1 million Rohingya refugees living in this country, mainly in Cox's Bazar and their host communities. We will continue our strong action to help respond to protracted crises around the world, including to help Rohingya refugees. And I welcome the high-level conference proposed by the Chief Advisor Yunus. It is a timely opportunity to discuss how to best address this crisis. Bangladesh has responded to the large influx of Rohingya refugees with remarkable generosity. And the EU has been right by your side, supporting the response since 2017. Yesterday, I visited Kutupalong camp. I saw firsthand how EU funding is making a difference in the lives of the Rohingya. Our new funding will help provide food assistance, maintain shelters, and keep other essential services running, such as healthcare or education. We are also mobilizing 33 million euros for humanitarian partners working in Myanmar. The escalation of the conflict has increased humanitarian needs to unprecedented levels. We have therefore increased our humanitarian aid every year since 2021. But this crisis is not only in Myanmar. It has spilled across the region, so we have allocated another 3.5 million euros for refugees and host communities in India, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. Since 2017, the European Union's total contribution for the Rohingya crisis in the region amounts to over €500 million for both humanitarian and development aid. But the humanitarian aid alone is not enough. We must also look for lasting solutions that reduce refugees' dependence on aid. The EU is willing to continue to support initiatives that are strengthening both the economic and livelihoods opportunities of refugees, as well as benefiting the local host communities. We need to look for a win-win solutions. Just one example, allowing small businesses in the camps could empower refugees while also economically benefiting local host communities' suppliers. This is important until conditions allow for a safe return to their homeland in Myanmar. And finally, I would like to express my admiration for Bangladesh's remarkable accomplishment in preparedness and disaster management over the years. You face severe and violent natural disasters again and again, yet you have limited the loss of life and you always bounce back. The EU always stands ready to support Bangladesh, both in preventing and responding to disasters. Last year, for instance, we mobilized more than 4 million euros in response to Cyclone Rimail and to severe monsoon floods. The EU has also invested 40 million euros in disaster preparedness in Bangladesh since 2017 to reduce the risks and mitigate the impact of disasters. The EU is also partners of Bangladesh in the field of climate change. We support the green energy transition and promote investment for renewable energies. As climate disasters become more intense and frequent, we need to make sure our people are prepared, both in Europe and around the world. By preparing today, we save lives tomorrow. I thank you very much.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, for sure.
Just one thing, you told about health and aid, but what about repatriation? Do you have any concern about this? And the situation is Myanmar is not good, we know. That how repatriation is going on or something like that?
So we are supporting Bangladesh with all our means, and we are using all tools. It means diplomacy, it means sanctions against Myanmar, it means pressure, also economic pressure, and support for the hosting communities here in Bangladesh and in the region. So we are also supporting the talks that are currently leading. We are well aware that the only sustainable solution for humanitarian aid is peace, by the way. The only lasting solution is peace. Thank you.
Questions?